What if I told you that one of the most talked about young quarterbacks in the NFL right now, Shedeur Sanders, has suddenly been caught in the middle of a wild rumor storm? Imagine the headlines flashing across your screen. Did Shedeur Sanders really demand a trade after being passed over for the starting quarterback job? Well, that's exactly what fans have been buzzing about this week, but the truth behind the story might surprise you even more than the rumor itself. Let's dive into what's really going on in Cleveland. The Cleveland Browns have officially decided to hand over the keys to their offense to rookie quarterback Dillon Gabriel. Gabriel, who was taken in the third round of the 2025 NFL Draft, has leapfrogged both veteran Joe Flacco and fellow rookie Shedeur Sanders in the depth chart. For Gabriel, this is the kind of dream opportunity every young quarterback waits for, but for Sanders, it's a sudden and frustrating reality check. Joe Flacco, the 40-year-old former Super Bowl most valuable player from Super Bowl 47, started the team's first 4 games, but was benched after the Browns stumbled to a record of 1 win and 3 losses. Flacco will now serve as the backup for Cleveland's international showdown in London against the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, Shedeur Sanders hasn't seen a single snap in the regular season and currently finds himself locked in as the team's third-string quarterback. That's where things got messy. After news broke about Gabriel being named the starter, a video began to circulate online that supposedly showed Shedeur Sanders demanding a trade in anger. The clip even contained bizarre inflammatory lines where Sanders was supposedly ripping into the city of Cleveland, taking shots at head coach Kevin Stefanski, and even mocking the fact that the streetlights don't work at night. The supposed statement went as far as mentioning LeBron James and included a refusal to travel with the team to London. But here's the twist. None of that was real. The so-called quote spreading online was actually AI-generated satire. In other words, Shedeur Sanders never said any of those things. The exaggerated language, the over-the-top references, and the unrealistic tone made it obvious that this was fabricated content designed to stir chaos. Unfortunately, in today's digital age, rumors travel faster than the truth, and many fans were quick to believe the story. In reality, Shedeur Sanders has handled this challenging moment in a very unconventional way. When reporters asked him earlier this week about being listed as the Browns' QB3, he didn't shout, didn't complain, and didn't give a fiery speech. Instead, he mouthed his answers silently. "That's right," Sanders responded with smiles, shrugs, and silent words that reporters could only try to lip-read. The unusual behavior left the media baffled, but it showed that he wasn't willing to openly vent his frustrations. Last week, however, Sanders was a little more candid during an interview with ESPN Cleveland. He said, "If you see the quarterback play in the league right now, I know I'm capable of doing better than that. I don't think playing or not playing is in my hands. I'll be ready to play. I'm ready to play right now." Those words paint a very different picture of a player who is focused on staying prepared, not running away. To fully understand how Sanders ended up in this spot, you have to go back to the preseason. The Browns actually held a 4-man quarterback competition before the year began. Sanders had shown flashes of promise, but an oblique injury forced him to miss the second preseason game. When he finally returned for the finale, he struggled to find his rhythm, while Dillon Gabriel put together a strong performance that turned heads across the organization. That may have been the exact moment Gabriel secured his rise up the depth chart. Since then, Gabriel has taken advantage of every opportunity. He even got playing time during weeks 2 and 4 of the regular season, throwing his first NFL touchdown pass against the Baltimore Ravens. While the moments came in garbage time, his poise and composure impressed the coaching staff enough to officially make him the starter moving forward. So let's set the record straight once and for all. No, Shedeur Sanders has not requested a trade. The supposed quote that has been flying around social media is nothing more than an AI-generated parody designed to create chaos. Shedeur Sanders remains a Cleveland Brown, and while he is currently the third-string quarterback behind Dillon Gabriel and Joe Flacco, his story in the NFL is far from over. If anything, this situation only adds to the drama and intrigue surrounding one of football's most polarizing young players. Can Shedeur Sanders fight his way back into the mix? Will Dillon Gabriel prove to be the Browns' quarterback of the future? And how long can Joe Flacco continue to hang on in the twilight of his career? Those are the questions Cleveland fans will be asking in the weeks ahead. So what do you think? Was the Browns' decision to elevate Gabriel the right move, or should Sanders have been given the chance to showcase his skills on the field? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the truth behind the rumors, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more NFL updates, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a story. This is only the beginning of Shedeur Sanders' NFL journey, and you won't want to miss what happens next.